Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in South Dakota needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
All right, folks, let's get started. Parents, thanks for coming. As many of you know, I'm Coach Mather. Tonight I want to talk about the season, of which I only have one expectation: that everybody gets stronger. When I say get stronger, I'm not referring solely to physical strength. Sure, we'll be in the weight room, we'll be running stairs, but we're also going to focus on developing mental toughness and grit, because those are the characteristics that allow us to achieve greatness both on and off the court. So, how do we develop those things? By getting comfortable with a challenge, by cultivating the confidence necessary to overcome adversity in all forms. That's why I coach. That's my purpose. Every member of this team can lean on me, and I'll teach them how they can lean on themselves and each other.
This message presented by the SDHSAA and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Why are interscholastic sports called the last classroom of the day? Because they teach students important life lessons like teamwork, accountability, and perseverance. School sports are so much more than a game. They're about developing the whole person. That's why they're an essential part of every student's education.
Encourage your student to participate in the last classroom of the day. Interscholastic sports in South Dakota. This message presented by the SDHSAA and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
What's the biggest myth about interscholastic performing arts? That you have to be the most talented or experienced to participate. The truth is, anyone can be a part of their school's performing arts. There are countless opportunities for students to participate, from theater, choir, and band to speech and debate. The bottom line, if you want to perform, there's a place for you.
This message presented by the NFHS and the SDHSAA.
Have you noticed bad behavior has become normalized at interscholastic athletic events? Some fans seem angry. They lack civility toward one another. Some even get aggressive and unruly. Time out! What is going on? This has to stop. Let's not forget, school sports aren't just about winning. And they're definitely not an excuse to take your frustrations out on the official or the opponent. They're about teaching lessons like perseverance, respect, and empathy, so students can learn and grow as people, not just as players. We all have a role to play in setting a good example for our students and teaching them these important values. So fans, it's time to step up your game and behave positively at interscholastic athletic events in South Dakota.
This message presented by the SDHSAA and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
We are the NFHS. That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the SDHSAA, are the 29,000 high school sports and performing arts students in South Dakota. And so, we stand. We stand for the runners, debate team members, and basketball players. We stand for their coaches, officials, and adjudicators. We stand for the drummers, football players, and actors. We stand for the golfers, singers, and swimmers. We stand as the national leader and advocate for these essential activities and all who participate in them and make them possible, because it is our purpose to ensure that high school students get to play, perform, and compete together. To learn more about who we are and what we stand for, visit nfhs.org.
Timeout!
All right! Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the SDHSAA and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Timeout.
Oh!
Titan fans, welcome to the game. We had audio issues. They are fixed. Titans, that's the bad news. The good news is the home team is up 26-15. Started out on a 5-0 run. A little different than the game we saw at Elk Point, where it looked like both teams were playing in the mud. It really is. And I think the score at the end of the first quarter down there was 8-7.
I think you're right.
My prediction for tonight was the Titans are going to be leading 13-8, but Titans doubled that, and the Huskies doubled almost the 8.
It's a fun first quarter.
It was a fun first quarter. Love to see Ellie Clayberg come out of the into the game and make her first shot after the tough shooting the other night that, again, didn't matter. We talked about that in the pregame. Look at Hayden West on the ground fighting for the ball. This is Van Rokel, nice-looking player. She scored off a Euro step earlier. Baseline drive. That's Kohlbaum. She scores. The Huskies have done a nice job of backdoor cuts and making three-pointers. Titans have done a nice job of making three-pointers and getting it inside. We're seeing that zone that we expected all along. This is the hot hand. It's going to be off to the right. Hayden West, no good. Grant, rebound, nowhere to go. And then Clayberg goes down, nowhere to go. Couple of early questionable calls, at least the Huskies fans would tell you that.
That's right.
So maybe that's why the whistle would have been swallowed a little bit there. 26-17, 1 minute into the second quarter. We told you early on the post game, but you didn't hear. This is the 26th meeting all time of these two teams and the last one. The Huskies lead 18-7. Nice looking 5-footer there by Grace Peed, the 6-foot senior center off the bench. Mara Grant posting up down low. The Huskies won 15. The first 15 matchups, Huskies had some nice teams back in the day they've put on the floor. Pull-up jumper, Katie Vasika. I could watch that rotation on that shot all night long, Les. 11 for Vasika, 8 for Grant, 8 for Schmitz for the Huskies, and 3 for Brewer.
Schmitz was impressive against Canton in that first round.
She's a phenomenal shooter coming in. Schmitz shooting number 5 out there. You'll see her shooting 40 of 82, and I think she's made 1 or 2 here tonight. Came in shooting 49% from behind the line as Maya Weber comes back in. Ellie Clayberg goes to the bench. On the floor for the Titans, Hayden West, Katie Vasika, J.C. Babb, Mara Grant, and hiding down in the corner is Maya Weber. For the visiting Huskies out there in their hard-to-read jerseys, should be illegal. Van Rokel, Schmitz, and Courtney Brewer, and Kohlbaum, and also Grace Peed off the bench. This is J.C. Babb from the corner. You won't see Babb shoot a lot. Saw that's a really nice
hustle.
And if Babb doesn't touch that, I think it goes out of bounds, even though it's Van Rokel, the 5'3" junior guard, averaging 13 points a night, chasing that one down. Van Rokel's a nice-looking player. Ashley Brewer, number 4, 5'10", junior, averaging 10 points. And 4 rebounds a night, 5 rebounds a night. Brewer's their leading rebounder, number 4. Into the corner. This is Schmitz, kicks it top of the key. Ashley Brewer. 10 points, 5 rebounds a night for Brewer. She's got Courtney Brewer in the corner. Courtney Brewer drives, gets fouled. Courtney Brewer on the year. She's already made a three-pointer in this one, 31% from behind the line.
A game that I'm keeping an eye on in Region 5.
Yeah, a lot of games we're keeping an eye on.
A lot of keeping on, yes. Mount Vernon, Plankington 20, Wagner 13. 4 minutes to go in the second quarter.
That's a great game, and it's really too bad one of those two has to go home tonight. Wrestling, Andrew Griffin told us that Chase DeBoer won in overtime just as before we went on air.
Coach is here, by the way. I seen him down there.
Yeah, outstanding. We're going to talk at halftime, not to Coach Neeson, because I didn't think he'd be here.
Nope, I didn't either.
We're going to talk to Canaries, Sioux Falls Canaries president.
Nice job, Hayden.
Brian Jamros, TU resident. See what the Canaries have going on in year 2. Boy, Jamros took over last year in first one, and all he did was take him to the playoffs. So they're trying to get a new stadium built, and they're having some new promotions, and Brian is a great, great guy. I don't know him really well, so maybe he's not that great. But
he's a great guy.
10 on the shot clock.
Got to coach his daughter in volleyball.
Hannah Neerman kicks it out. This is Kohlbaum off the foot of Vasika. That's going to reset the shot clock to 14. So with just 4 on it, 5:07. Let's see if Brew can click that. 15, I'm sorry.
He got it.
Click that. The right button is a reset button. And the left button is a reset to 15.
Okay.
It's just a little inside shot clock knowledge for you that you
There we
didn't
go.
ask
We'll
for.
take it.
Turnover out of bounds. Schmitz to Van Rokel. And, you know, this is not a big deal.
Okay.
When you're losing by 9, you make that turnover. No one really communicates, and you turn around and walk down the court. When you're winning by 9, you smile at each other and give each other a high five. You'd love to see when that happens, each player tap their chest, even if it's not your fault, and move on. It's a lot of game left. But even as a Titan fan here, you don't like to see players not get along like that after the turnover. Not a big deal, Les.
No, it's not.
Here's
There you
Babb
go,
driving,
Babb.
throws up a left-handed
Ooh.
shot. Almost puts it in. Reese Hammerquist fighting for the rebound down low. Picks up the foul for the Titans. So 2 fouls on the Titans, none on the Huskies.
That team that beat us late in the season is Lennox Orioles are 8 to the Vermilion Tanagers 7.
Well, Vermilion's winning that one, okay?
Okay, all right. I'm just saying it was 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. 8 to 7, a low scoring battle down there in Vermilion tonight.
Yeah, fun night. Wrestling and girls basketball, and I forgot to tape wrestling before I came here. And I'm not happy. If you would run home at halftime,
Okay, sure.
I'd appreciate it.
Okay.
Here is Schmitz, almost another
There we go.
errant pass. Babb really fighting to get the ball from Hannah Neerman, a 5'3" senior guard off the bench. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Down low, they go to Kohlbaum. Kohlbaum turns around over Vasika. Nothing but net. Kohlbaum, 5'11" junior, comes in averaging 11 points a night. Second leading scorer. Vasika fakes to West. Looks like she's going to drive baseline. And what was the call, Les?
It's a push on
Okay.
Push on Neerman.
Hannah Neerman getting a little pushy.
Yep.
Anna Bindi into the game for the first time for the Titans. Replaces Babb. Back into the game. Elk Point leading scorer, number 1, Caitlin Van Rokel, just a junior. Fairly young
Team.
Huskies team. Titans,
Yes.
of course, start 4 seniors.
Nice
Oh,
move.
Clayburgh.
Oh, no.
Thought she had a wide open shot.
Yeah, shoot that.
West, heat check 3. Nothing but net for maybe the hottest player coming into this game for the Titans. Hayden West, 6 points now for her after she lit it
good.
up 2 nights ago for 19. Down low, underneath, basket good for Brewer.
Yeah.
Hammerquist played good defense on her, just made Brewer go over the top, and Brewer did. Vasika, right-hand dribble, right side of the court to West. Titans lead by 8. Under 4 to go, and that's going to be a foul by Van Rokel. Just her first. So 2 team fouls on the Titans, 2 team fouls on the Huskies, the former Jefferson Hawkettes, the former Elk Point Pointers. And boy, I'm glad they did away with that name. And I'm not sure on this, I think when they formed their school district, Elk Point Jefferson, I think they were the last ones before T did it, I think.
Okay.
And it was 15 years before T or so.
Oh.
Of course, when Jefferson had their own high school and they were the Hawkettes, and yeah, that's going to be a charge all day long on Mara Grant, player control foul. Good job by Courtney Brewer to step in there and pick it up. Just Grant's first, as this big EPJ crowd liked that one.
They did.
They were fired up pregame, and
Couple on the,
they've got a lot to be proud of. 17
They
and
do.
4 teams had a really good year. 9-game winning streak at one point, and then they were upset. Nice. That's what they've been doing. We've talked about that before, that backdoor cut. That one was to Schmitz. A great pass, and here comes Grant again. And goes up and under this time. Gets the hoop and harm. And to the line where she's 62% on the year. No fear, Mara Grant. They won 9 in a row. They were then beat, I suppose, upset by number 1 Class B Centerville Tornadoes, who were having a heck of a year. And the next game was 6 days ago when the Titans took down these Huskies by 9. But in reality, that was a game that went all the way down to about the last 90 seconds. Free throw good for Mara Grant. She has 11 to go with her 4 rebounds, the double-double machine. Vasika doesn't have a rebound. She has 11 points and 5 assists. But the Titans really pulled away, made some things happen in the last 90 seconds of that game and won it by 1. Vasika knocks away the entry pass. Schmitz picks it up. Babb on her. You got to stay with Schmitz. You got to stay on her.
Oh, she traveled.
Okay. I was going to talk about the Maya Weber three early in the game. There's times when a player catches it and you just know it's going in before they even release it. She caught it, she bent her knees and got down a little hop, and it just was a great rhythm. And I thought to myself, I said, Self, that's going in. Sure enough, it did. And when our guards are making threes, these Titans are really hard to beat. And they're going to say she saved it 1, 2, 3, 4, about 10, 12, 13 Huskies fans are on their feet.
They are.
Not agreeing with that call. And their coach Newharth has been really animated too. You wonder if that almost encourages them to. But hey, it's postseason basketball. And you lose and you go home.
Yeah, your season's over, so everything's on the line.
2 years ago,
they did.
The Titans beat these Huskies in the last regular season game, and then had to play them in the first round, and the Huskies knocked off the Titans to send the Titans home early, stunned. 2 years before that, it was the opposite. Vasika wasn't ready for that pass. It goes out of bounds. 2 years before that, it was the opposite. The Huskies beat the Titans in the regular season, and then the first round, the Titans pulled the surprise. So that was 2 years, 2 years later, and so every 2 years, is it going to be a surprise, Les?
No, it's not.
34-25. I asked you the score.
I'm saying
refused to predict it on the. That's a travel too. You refused to predict it on the pregame. I said Titans by 9.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say Titans by 10, but.
Les, we asked you before we started playing. You refused to pick a score.
I didn't
you can't pick one now.
I know, because I want to.
But you just did.
I did, but I want to be fair to our Elk Point Jefferson Husky fans that
There's
are watching.
There's a 3 by Vasika.
Yes!
Her second one from the wing. The rotation. I love it. Beautiful rotation. You knew that one was going in. Her 14th. Or her 11th. I'm sorry. They counted it.
The Lennox Orioles 17, the Vermilion Tanagers 13 with 2 minutes to go in the before halftime.
Don't make me look silly up here. Timeout. Elk Point Jefferson 30-second timeout.
You're going to go through the winners and stuff for wrestling?
Yeah, really quickly. Okay. The girls, 8th grader Lainey Haynes, 7th grader Emery Volker, both lost. Again, a couple really young wrestlers that we've enjoyed watching this year. Brianna Johnson did win 5th place last year for in the girls bracket. Brianna Johnson. Go by weight classes here. Slater Wilson, 113, 8th grader, lost. Tyler Woodring, a sophomore, he won. Parker Wilson, junior, he lost. Jackson Cheddar, a senior, he won. He's probably going to be a state medal contender. Carson Lohr, a senior, he won. Dawson Eimers, a senior, he won. Sam Wordle, who will be in the finals, I'm calling it, and will win, a junior, he won. Chase DeBoer, he won, and then, like we told you, Griffin said he won in overtime. And then Gavin and Van Emmerich, you talk about heart. This guy gives up about 50 plus 80, 100 pounds each night wrestling as a heavyweight. He won. And so we'll update you also on the Elk Point wrestlers. They had 3 go to state. No, 4. Landon Swadek, Owen Rigg, Gunnar Ewing, Hayes Johnson. They all lost opening round today, unfortunately, for the Huskies.
Good shot by Clayburg there, just off the rim. In Region 2, Flandreau is playing Sioux Valley. Flandreau 16, Sioux Valley 12. And the reason I bring that up is they've played each other twice. And this is the 3rd time that they get to play each other today. The defending champions, Hamlin Chargers, are down right now to Florence Henry, 31-15.
Yeah, that's Florence Henry's going to win easily, and Flandreau will win easily.
And then Mount Vernon Plankington 27, Wagner 17 at halftime.
They must match up well because MVP has beat them easily earlier this season. I think a lot about Wagner. Well, they might just be a player or two short. I thought that might be the team.
The Copel sisters, and then
Copel-sisters, and then I don't know a lot else. But MVP having a great year. The knockoff Titans.
Oh, okay.
You know, we were the Titans first.
Okay, all right. Well, and then
Vasika brings it up, 12-point lead under a minute to go.
They got that Emily Fox girl that's going to South Dakota State as well.
Yep, Emily Fox going to South Dakota State. Flanders got Claire Shepard going to state. Katie Vasika with a great back cut going to state. Great catch. And finish, no good. Hey, that's a great wall-up defense by Ashley Brewer for the Huskies. Boy, she's got long arms because Vasika couldn't get over her. Driving the baseline, silly foul there. Courtney Brewer with the right-handed finish to cut it to 10. It'll be Hammerquist on the foul. 15 foul for the Titans. Huskies have 3. Adam Shoresman has lost the tie. We told you pregame he It's 86 wins here for the Titans, most all time. He wants to be a TikTok influencer like his wife. No good on the free throw.
Got to get one before halftime.
Pulls down her second rebound of the night. 10-point lead. Titans have to like where they're sitting right now. 37-27, shot clock off. 15 on the game clock. Vasika's going to get a screen by Babb. Nope, she goes the other way. Left-hand dribble, just down the lane. Too easy. Might have shot it a little too early. We'll see. This is the shooter for the Huskies. Schmitz. Nope, she's going to drive. And just a too easy finish. 39-29. This is your halftime score. And I talked to Brian Jamross early. Here he comes.
We are the NFHS. That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the SDHSAA, are the 29,000 high school sports and performing arts students in South Dakota. And so, we stand. We stand for the runners, debate team members, and basketball players. We stand for their coaches, officials, and adjudicators. We stand for the drummers, football players, and actors. We stand for the golfers, singers, and swimmers. We stand as the national leader and advocate for these essential activities and all who participate in them and make them possible. Because it is our purpose to ensure that high school students get to play, perform, and compete together. To learn more about who we are and what we stand for, visit nfhs.org.
Welcome back, Titan fans and Huskies fans. We welcome in now the president of the Sioux Falls Canary. This is how a president dresses, huh? Brian, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming up. I thought it was a great idea. We met a little while back, and I thought it was really cool that the Canary's president was living in T. And tell us a little bit about where you grew up and what you did and what led you to T, South Dakota, to Sioux Falls, South Dakota, to be the president of the Sioux Falls Canaries.
Yeah, I'm actually from northern Minnesota, so a town actually smaller than T. So moved around quite a bit here. So college athletics is actually my background. I always knew I wanted to be a college AD. Played college basketball at Concordia St. Paul in St. Paul, Minnesota, and went on to play a couple of years in Mexico. And so really got to live the basketball dream, and then ultimately decided I needed to start life in the real world. And Concordia St. Paul was so great to my family and I met my wife there. We got married there. The president actually married us at the chapel on campus. So there's a lot of history there for us. Was an associate AD there for a few years, and then got into the AD world. I was an AD Division II, Division III, and then met the ownership group down in Blaine, Minnesota. Flew me out here about a year and a half ago and just said, would you be interested in this possibility? And I said, I'm always interested. And, the housing market, what it was when we were looking, was about 2 years ago. And so we had a few options here and there. We looked in Brandon, obviously. We looked in Sioux Falls. And ultimately, T is more than we could have ever wanted for our kids. We have 2 8- and 10-year-old daughters. They go to Venture, and we absolutely love it here. And it's because of the people.
I agree. I was going to ask that. It seems like how long have you been here?
Yep. So we moved here in August of 2022. So not all that long.
I think you moved into a really good neighborhood with a lot of nice people and a lot of fun people, and it seems like you guys just hit it off from what I've seen right away.
Yeah, we're surrounded by incredible people, and they become some of our best of friends here. And so we're so fortunate and so grateful for that.
Yeah, I didn't know you played professional basketball.
Yeah, just for a little bit. Every I guess kid's dream is to go on and play somewhere, sure. and I was able to play at Concordia St. Paul and have a semi-successful career, and it led to an option to go down. And this is a while ago, so it was pretty safe down there, and got to know some of the local guys and just had a great experience. And ultimately, though, it was a quick stay, but then got into the real world and marketing and branding, and where I'm at now.
That's something you should experience while you can before you, like you said, grow up. You came on first year with the Canaries, and kind of you guys didn't really bring in a lot of different players. I kind of noticed, but you started out. If correct me if I'm wrong, it seemed like you started out just okay, and then all of a sudden, like a switch flip, and you guys had a great second half. It seemed, and then you made the playoffs.
Yeah, it was a great first year. You know, for me, it was a lot of learning, getting to know our GM, who's been there 11 years, has done a nice job. The resources are there now. We actually brought in 9 new guys last year and 7 position players that started for us. So it was a fairly new roster.
Okay.
We are focused on a lot of local guys. We brought in Jordan Barth, who was a standout at Augustana.
Yep.
He's our starting shortstop, and we have him back this year. And we actually brought the core group back this year again, early on signing. A few key additions, and we're excited for the year. But, yeah, we made a great run in August and actually had the best record in the league August through the end of the year, and then ran into a buzzsaw in the playoffs, the Monarchs from Kansas City. They ended up winning the championship. But we're excited to get going May 17th with our home opener. We have a few series on the road before that, but it's actually the last day of school for T, half day.
Wow.
And so we're going to do a nice ticket discount for everybody in T and try and get them out there that night.
Yeah, it's something I enjoy going to when I can make the time. It's the only outdoor professional sport in T. Well, I guess you've got some soccer clubs coming up, but in Sioux Falls, it's been around a long time. What if I wanted to go? What can you tell me something about Canaries baseball, that there's something for everybody?
Yeah, it truly is, and that's kind of our mantra. We've gotten back to who we are the past couple of years, and that's number one, to be family friendly. I mean, if you come to a game, your kids are able to run around, feel safe about it. We actually put up the berm. If you've ever been to the bird cage, it was a 4-foot fence, and so line drives coming from the batter's box there. It's now an 8-foot fence.
Okay.
Safety there. We have a kids zone, so parents can obviously drop them off with our interns and go enjoy the game or a beverage or whatever they're going to do.
Yep.
And then obviously, if you enjoy baseball, this is comparable to AA baseball if you're talking partner league and minor league baseball. So we really feel that we provide a great experience. We put in pitch clocks last year, so our games went from 3 hours 17 minutes to 2 hours 41 minutes.
That's a big deal.
And that's a big deal for families. And we have a lot of great promotions, and we just try and stay busy and make sure that people have an enjoyable experience from start to finish.
John Gaskins, is he back next year as the kind of the host?
Yeah, John will be back. John's such a great asset to us, and just does a great job of keeping the crowd involved, engaged, which is part of the battle every time you come out. And John is just a great individual, great person. We're fortunate to have him.
Yeah, he comes up here and does a lot of games, but he isn't not up here tonight. So the new stadium. You want to build it in the bottom of the viaducts there, I think is where they want to be, which is historic. I don't know if you knew this or not, but Babe Ruth has actually played down in that area. So you've done your homework. Good job. What's going on with the new stadium? Is that going to get built? Is it years down the road or what? I've heard a lot of different things.
Yeah, well, I can clarify that for you. About 2.5 weeks ago, the mayor, they called a press conference at the convention center, and so they made the announcement that a new convention center is going to be the target down in that particular area.
Okay.
So that put us back at the drawing board, but we've been at the drawing board, so we've had a couple of options and a couple discussions, and we're going to continue to work through that with city officials and what might be best, not only for the Canaries but the community. We're very happy about the decision about the convention center. Are we disappointed? Sure. Every time you're in a conversation, you'd like to come out on top, but what they're trying to do down there, we certainly understand, we respect it, and we're looking forward to that happening whenever that might happen. And then now we're looking out for ourselves a little bit. What needs to happen for the Canaries to stay relevant, and also maybe even exceed expectations of a fan, whether it be a renovation to the current site, whether it be a new site. So we're working on that daily, and it's always at the top of my brain. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I remember when they renovated it before, and it was in USA Today. I had it cut out for a long time because the USA Today head writer was from South Dakota, so I think they got a little. But do you think a new vibrant stadium? Do you think that'll boost attendance like big time?
You know what? I think it would boost attendance. I think it would create a new vibe and identity for our team. But most of all, what it's going to be is bigger than baseball. You're going to be able to get some different shows, concerts, some things we're trying to do right now at the Birdcage this summer that we're excited about.
Yeah, you've got one coming up.
Yeah, we do. And but you can do more of that because artists and promoters want to be a part of something new where they have all the amenities. And we're going to do the best that we possibly can where, we love our home. we have a concert festival coming up on August 17th and 18th based on 90s music, and we're actually going to make another announcement in the next couple of weeks of another non-baseball event in mid-July.
Cool.
And so we're trying to do things. We're trying to keep people excited, and we're trying to keep the birdcage relevant and obviously something that people are proud of.
I think you guys are doing a good job. New ownership group, and then they brought you in, and so kind of breathed some life into it, and then it helped that you guys had a great year last year. So we'll keep watching you, and thanks for coming up.
Yeah, really appreciate it, and thanks for everybody for tuning in.
You bet. Take care.
All right, thank you.
Brian Jamross, Canaries president, and first-year Canaries president, T resident, and he told me last year a lot of the Canaries players actually lived in T. So we're going to bring the Canaries to T, I think. The T, that would be something. I think they'd support it. Here we go. Second half, 39-29, 10-point lead. Biggest lead of the night has been 12 for the Titans. They've been there a couple times. Les, you looked over the box score at halftime. Both of these teams, in our first meeting, 20 turnovers apiece. Mara Grant almost takes that away from Van Roekel. Van Roekel, right-hand dribble, right side of the court. Turnovers so far, 8 on the Huskies.
Yep.
And 11 on the Titans. So maybe they will both hit that 20 mark again. Brian Jamross, did you know that Canaries president lived? Oh, you did because you have his kids.
Yes, I coached his daughter for volleyball.
I met him at that, at that local pizza restaurant.
Oh, that one, that's no longer here.
And he was just the nicest guy.
Yes.
I was so impressed.
Yes.
And then I was really excited. And then I started following the Canaries last year because, the Prez is here.
Mm-hmm.
Nice take. Easy finish by number 4, Ashley Brewer, 5'10" junior. Here comes Katie Vasika. Boy, it takes her 2 or 3 dribbles to get the ball over the half-court line. That's Clayburg, top of the key to Weber. West driving, and they might call her for...
Nope.
I thought they might call her for that off arm, but they didn't.
No.
Shows you what I know. 1 foul apiece. Vasika, 16 points, 5 assists, 2 rebounds for the Titan. Grant, 11 points, 6 rebounds. West, 6 points. And on the other side, Schmitz, 12 points. Brewer,
There we go, Katie.
8. Vasika picks up point number 18. Boy, she just, like we said, 7 games in a row, she scored 20 or more. 14 times this year, she scored 20 or more. There's a ball for anybody's taking. They're going to call Maya Weber for a really cheapie there. 10 double-doubles for Vasika on the year, 14 double-doubles for Mara Grant. That's probably a Titan record.
It has to be, yep.
And Vasika getting 20 in 2/3 of the games that she's played. Titans have probably set a lot of records this year, to be honest. Corner 3 by Brewer. She's made one already. She'll kick it out to Ashley Brewer. So Courtney Brewer to Ashley Brewer. Courtney's a junior. Ashley's a junior. I think they might be twins or maybe cousins.
I think they're sisters, actually.
There is great effort there.
That was good hustle.
Almost going into Al West on the court. I think Al would have lost that one with Courtney Brewer.
I think he would have, yes. No, this Husky team kind of reminds me of the Beersford team that was here on Tuesday night. Young and upcoming, and Beersford and EPJ could be battling and with Vermilion.
That's a charge. And now the whole bench on their feet and several, oh my goodness, look at this. Several Huskies fans are up, and their coach again, very, very dramatic. And I don't know, I might take his side on this one. That looked like a clear charge.
It did.
But we've said it all year. We see what we see.
Yep,
We see our angle. And so I'm not going to yell less like you do sometimes.
I never yell at a referee. I've never yelled at all.
Great drive by West, and Grant was just waiting for it. Grant says, thank you.
Yes.
And Hayden says, you're welcome, and they high-five when they get across the logo. 12-point lead, 6 minutes to go, third quarter. A game that Les thought was going to be so tight, he refused to pick the score. I had a really credible source tell me they'd win by 9.
Okay.
Great take by Schmitz, her 14th point of the night. Vasika brings it up, right-hand dribble, middle of the court. She's got Clayburg, who hit a 3 to open this one up. No, I'm sorry, that was Clayburg that hit the first 3. Yep. And then, what a great catch by Mara. Use the glass. Rebound, Bentley Kohlbaum, Bentlee. Little fancy way to spell Bentley, Les.
If she catches that cleanly, it's a layup for that.
Yeah, that's true. but they want that shot. That's their 40 or their 50% free throw or 3-point shooter coming in.
There we go, Hayden.
Sarah Schmitz knocked out of bounds and fouled by number 32, Courtney Brewer.
Late arriving student crowd tonight.
Yeah, they were big day for them. They were probably at the
wrestling.
Wrestling early.
Yep.
10 and 11 in Hannah Neerman, Grace Peed, 2 bench players that play for the Huskies into the game. That game in EPJ, Vasika had 20 in that one.
Yep.
Mara Grant, 8 points in that one. That was her fewest of the year. She had 5 rebounds, her second fewest rebounds of the year. Hannah West had 10 points in that one.
Yes.
She's gone 10, 10, and 19 in her last 3 games. Little cheap foul. The definition of cheap foul by Ellie Clayberg there. Just kind of reached in as she was going the other way.
Make them earn it at the line because that looked like a layup.
Okay. National Team Manager Week. We
It
told
is.
girls basketball manager Addie Camps that. She didn't know that. And the boys basketball managers, Addie's been every game, every practice, I think.
Yep.
First free throw missed by Peed. As Bindi and Bab, the Killer Bees come into the game for the Titans.
We'll have to get the boys manager back on Tuesday night.
Quentin Clarenbeek, Noah Watson, and then my buddy Sketty are the managers for the Titans. And I picked that up on a great Facebook website, Facebook follow, SD Hoops.
Oh yeah.
They said they had a nice write up about how fun it is to be a manager and how you meet new friends and new experiences, and you're part of the team.
You are.
9-point lead as the former student manager of the Hills Beaver Creek Patriots, Les Schroeder, watches on.
That's right. You bet.
We should have you give a speech or something about
I don't
managers.
know.
10 seconds in the shot clock.
Weber
Grant's pass tipped away.
Weber had me do that last year.
Oh, didn't ask you back?
That's right.
4th 3 of the year by Grant. You had your arms in the air.
I was ready.
Look good. That was a nice looking shot. She's a better 3-point shooter, I think, than people think. I think she's hit.
I was ready.
2 of 5. I think 2 of 5 on the year now.
I think you're right. There we go.
Great
Katie,
steal
good.
by Vasika. Keeps it alive by dribbling. Doesn't just pick it up. Grant to her right. West to her left. Pulls up 8-footer. Rolls it off every part of the rim and in through the nylon. 11-point lead. Titans holding steady. 3:50.
By the way, your Vermilion Tanagers now lead 24-22 with 3 minutes and 44 seconds to go in the third
Schmitz
quarter.
with the miss. Vasika with the rebound and passed it out of bounds over Mara Grant into a growing student section.
So I think that's the first lead for the Vermilion
Oh,
Tanagers
we got
tonight.
this. Our Tanagers. We've me and Jordan Boots.
Okay.
All
right.
We know what our Tanagers can do.
All right. John, my neighbor.
That guy, yep.
Yeah.
Johnny Ganschow. Johnny G from T. And Bindi just kind of reaching, and they let it go for a second, and then called it. 3:30 to go. No, if you see the EPJ, Coach Newharth in the screen at all, that is not. He's not related to Les. That is not a Les Schroeder twin brother.
It is not.
I had Coach Drew Weber of the Titan Boys reach out and say something that you guys were twins. Vasika gambles. Kolbaum looked like she was going to get an easy basket and then knocked to the ground by Vasika.
What did Mr. Weber say about that? Because
that's confidential.
Because I might change my mind then and helping him out tomorrow morning. Then
it's confidential. If you're not going to pick a score, they called that on the floor, I thought. But she's going to the free throw line.
Right. And Coach Shoresman calls the timeout.
Shorzy, the pride of Mitchell, South Dakota, calls a timeout. Fred Tibbetts spent 18 years when they were the Jefferson, it wasn't Elk Point Jefferson, when they were the Jefferson Hawkettes.
Yep, I remember that.
18 years. How many titles do you think Freddie T won before passing away too early?
Did he win? Well, I know he won. Did he win 3 with them?
He won 5. 75, 78, 79, 80, and 85.
Yeah.
Now his son Nate, who I'm pretty sure was born as a Jefferson resident.
Yep.
Longtime NBA assistant from Jefferson with the Cavaliers and the Portland Trailblazers. Where is he now?
He is with the Phoenix Mercury of the
head
WNBA.
Coach. Head coach. I was really surprised when he took that job because he'd been brought up for years as an NBA potential head coach, and thought it was just a matter of time. But
Portland.
he's coaching Brittany Griner now.
Yep, Portland was where he made his with the assistant there.
Yeah, he was a head coach at Cleveland first when LeBron was there.
Yeah, yep.
My old friend LeBron James.
Yeah, your friend.
9-point lead, 3:20 to go. This is my friend Katie Vasika, left-hand dribble, left side of the court, kicks it out to J.C. Babb, seeing extended minutes off the bench. You've still got Bindi in there as well. As Ellie Clayberg and Maya Weber get the little bit of a rest. Babb just dribbling around, nowhere to go, picks up her dribble on the baseline to Mara Grant, 15 on the shot clock. Titans content, just looking around. Vasika looking maybe to make a backdoor cut. No, she comes and gets the ball. Screen for Babb. And Vasika throws it away. Stolen by Ashley Brewer. I'm sorry. That was Schmitz with the steal. And
that was good hustle.
Any confusions, Elk Point Jefferson, I'm just going to say,
what?
It's your own fault. Talk to your AD or whoever ordered the black jerseys with the dark blue numbers. But hey,
don't go blaming them.
The Titans did it too. Theirs are about impossible to read on the road. We heard a broadcaster really struggle.
There we go.
That's outstanding. If Vasika would have went up to shoot it, she would have got a charge. Great job by her to see Mara Grant, and great job by Grant to drive toward the basket, run toward the basket, get the feed. 13 points now for Grant to go with 7 rebounds. And the referee said she slapped her on the hand. You can't do that. And now 6 fouls for the Titans, 3 for the Huskies.
Region 5, Mount Vernon, Plankington 32, Wagner 25, 1 minute to go before the fourth quarter.
Wagner's season might be coming to an end here.
And they were in the championship game last year.
Yep. Play the heck of a game against the Titans.
Lennox Orioles are now in the lead, 27-24, with
I bet
2 minutes
you
to
happy,
go in the third quarter.
You've always liked Lennox. Always wanted to be a Lennox Oriole.
I know that. This comes from somebody that told me that I hated them on Tuesday night, so
Ben Rokel. That's their leading scorer, her first point. She averages 13. She's got 1. But she did that the other night.
Yes, she did that against Canton and ended up with 10. So
Canton Seahawks season is done. They lost in the first round. Here's Mara Grant dribbling left-handed. Gets it knocked out. Bindi, she can make that. She'll drive, kick it to Maya Weber. 15, shot clock, 2 minutes, game clock. Strong drive by Grant. She doesn't need to swat there. Good job. Picks up her hands. Down the court she'll go. Titans 10-point lead. You'd like to stay right here because, Les, I predicted we'd be up 38-28 at the end of this quarter.
All right.
10-point lead. We'll see. All right. And a great finish by Van Rokel. Now 3 in a row. Her third point. She does have 2 fouls. 94 seconds to play in this one. Great screen by Mara Grant. 3 by Vasika. Her third of the night. You heard Corey Williamson tell you that. 8th game in a row. Vasika's gone over 20.
There we go, Bindi.
Steal by Bindi, and then silly foul, Courtney Brewer. But she might have saved a breakaway there. And they've got fouls to give with 1:16 to go. So these Huskies started out the year 16-1.
Yes, something like
because they
lost
16-2 maybe.
Yeah,
I think it was 2. They lost to Christian.
They lost to Christian. Christian was one of the first 2 games of the year, and then they went on a run.
Yep, won 9 in a row.
Yep.
And this is you want to talk about round 2 matchups? This is one of the tougher ones. That's going to be foul number 7 on the Titans. This is going to be a player control foul on Hannah West. Either that ref said that there was a charging or he's doing the dab out there. I can't tell.
Okay,
It was pretty smooth. He had one arm out and one hand behind his head. 2 fouls on West, 2 for Grant. 2 fouls for Kohlbaum and 2 for Neerman. So no foul troubles tonight. 11-point lead. Biggest lead of the night for the Titans has been 12. We will play true or false at the end of this quarter.
All right, I'm ready.
Rebound, Kohlbaum. Wow, nice-looking player.
Yeah.
Bentley Kohlbaum, 5'11 junior. That was just athleticism right there. Kick out to West. Wide open 3-pointer. Where she likes to smile when she makes those.
Love that smile.
12-point lead. Shot clock off. Game clock 22. Thrown away. Titan basketball. Adam Shoresman was either playing patty cake or he's saying, slow down, one shot.
By the way, since Griff was gone on Tuesday night, he doesn't know that I'm like undefeated this week. So I'm just letting him know now.
Yep. You won. This is a little goofy one, fellas. It's the Mandela effect, true or false. Vasika, nowhere to go. 9, no, rebounded, blocked by Kohlbaum, and then Vasika shoots it out of bounds. 0.4 of a second to go. And so this will take a miracle. Les, if they make this shot,
do you believe in
miracles?
miracles?
Bringing a $100 bill for you every game this year. Oh, I do, I guess. The Mandela effect, true or false, okay?
All right, here we go. Ready.
So I'm going to make a statement.
All right.
And you guys just tell me if it's true or if it's false.
All right.
The Monopoly Man does not wear a monocle. The Monopoly Man does not wear a monocle.
False.
True.
It's true. Andrew, 1-0 lead. Someone got a little too big for their britches. Darth Vader stated, Luke, I am your father.
True.
False.
It's false. He stated, no, I am your father.
Oh.
I knew Griff would get that one.
All right. Thank you.
The witch, the bad lady in Snow White, she looked in the mirror and said, mirror, mirror on the wall.
False.
True.
It is false.
Yes.
She said magic mirror on the wall.
All right.
Griff, you have 2 young kids. You should know this about these movies.
Yes.
We don't watch that one very
Yeah,
much.
I know. I don't either. That's too old. I'm not surprised Les got that one. This thing was filmed back in 1930 or something like that. Okay. Mickey Mouse wears suspenders.
False.
True.
It's false. And I think you just lost.
Oh, man.
Mr. Rogers sang It's a Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood.
True. I watched that show.
True.
It's false.
Who did then?
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood.
Wow.
It's a beautiful day in this It's a beautiful day in T right now with the
It
Titans
is.
leading by 12. But Kohlbaum, that was in and out.
That was.
Gets her own rebound. Boy, Kohlbaum's really fighting. Kohlbaum's
is.
really fighting for it down there, but the smallest player on the floor came away with it. J.C. Babb. Into the corner to Bindi. How about this one? No, that's it. Griff
There you
won.
go.
That's going to be off to the left. No good. Bindi chased in, tried to get the rebound.
All right.
Went behind her. The tiebreaker was this. Elk Point-born Charles Tollefson played for the Green Bay Packers Super Bowl team in 1944. And what number did the former Elk Point?
51.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Grace Peed
60.
missed 46, so Les would have got the tiebreaker. Went on and played with the Iowa Hawkeyes and then the Green Bay Packers. Yep, that was Charles Tollefson. He's probably about 5 years older than you, Les.
Okay.
Oh, Bindi just
There we
gets
go.
it ripped right out of her hands. So to the free throw line, she will go with 6:53 to go, and you can hear the booing with the headset on. They ruled that wasn't a shot.
Ooh. Okay, Region 4, the Lennox Orioles 30, the Vermilion Tanagers 29 with 7:15 to go.
That would be respect to Lennox because the Tanagers, great player. They lost a great player preseason.
She's back, yeah.
Is she back now?
Yeah,
Brooke?
she is back. Yep.
Brooke is? Okay.
Yep.
But they've had a great year. And
Well, Brooke Jensen just went to the line. They're tied up at 30-30 now.
it looked like Bindi misses that one. Looked like she took one across the neck. Titans can't build on this 12-point lead, can they? This is their biggest
Nope,
lead.
this is.
They've hit this about 7 times tonight. Look at the defensive
Good
Babb
defense, yes. Good D.
on Van Rokel.
Oh, don't reach.
And now Bindi will get called for her second foul. So 2 for Bindi, 2 for West, 2 for Grant, 2 for Kohlbaum, and 2 for Grace Peed. As Bindi now comes off the floor, she had 5 steals and a close loss against number 2, Sioux Falls Jefferson, earlier this year.
Again, I'm really impressed with this EPJ team since they're so young.
Yeah, it's going to be Region 4A is if the rumor is they're losing T-Area High School and adding Sioux Falls Christian High School. 3-pointer, her second one of the night, Courtney Brewer. And Coach Newhartz calls a timeout. If they add Sioux Falls Christian,
Oh, really?
that's the rumor that Christian is going to
won.
replace T-Area next year. They're going to
Okay.
have as far as girls basketball, Vermilion, EPJ, Beersford, Christian,
Wow, that'd be
Lennox.
That would be a good.
Well, you look at it this year, 7 of the 8 Region 4A teams are above 500.
Yes.
There's nowhere else in boys or girls basketball that can state that.
I do have a shout out.
Okay.
Since this is the last game for our seniors on this floor.
Yep.
We've had a big fan in Twyla.
I'm
going back to Twyla.
Thought it was me.
No, Twyla, thank you for watching us this whole year, and in years past too. We appreciate you. We're gonna miss Mara here, and so I will anyway. I don't know about. I can't say for Shad, but
no.
All right, but no, thank you, Twyla, for watching and supporting your granddaughter all these years.
You are really shooting for those cookies.
I want those cookies. I do.
Thanks for tuning in every night, Tyler. We hope you enjoyed it. Hope it. That's one of the funnest things that about this that we get to do is when we get to connect family members who can't watch.
Yep.
And they get to tune in and watch.
Oh, nice
great
rebound. Yeah, great
by
rebound.
Pede.
Yep, great rebound.
She kicks it out to Ashley Brewer. They're not doing those back cuts anymore. Nice looking
not.
shot,
Yeah.
by Sarah Schmitz. And the lead, Les, is 7. Vasika, Titans point guard on offense, center on defense, one of the most unique players in the state. J.C. Babb still out there for the Titans. Here comes Clayberg, the steal. Oh, she kept it in bounds. Basket, no good. That would have cut it to 5 with under 5 to go. Schmitz just missed it. Look at Vasika down the lane, fouled.
Momentum swing.
Ashley Brewer bends over and not happy about that. I don't think she was unhappy with the call, not happy with herself maybe. 4:55 to go, 35 on the shot clock as Kolbaum and Hannah Neerman both check back in.
5:44 to go down in Vermilion. The Tanagers lead 34-32 over the Lennox Orioles.
Wow. It's one I'd like to watch. Maybe I'll go home and rewatch the fourth quarter.
Yep. We need a basket here for the Titans.
West driving at the elbow, picks it up, almost gets it stolen. Nowhere to go. Does get it stolen by Van Roekel. Here comes Van Roekel. She's got Pede ahead of her. Van Roekel takes it herself. Left-handed shot. Basket good by Van Roekel. 5-point lead. 4:39 to go. Coach Shorsman says slow it down. Husky fans come to their feet. And now timeout. Coach Shorsman, full timeout. The Husky fans, the closest they've been in a long time. It just kept staying around that 10-12 mark. Maybe that was the Titans' chance to open it up, and they didn't. 5-point lead. Yep. I wanted to say thank you as well for everybody tuning in and all of the positive comments that we hear around the community or by text, and I really appreciate that. My two favorite parts of doing this are, like I said, you stole my thunder there, is just connecting family members that can't be here to watch. Just really happy that you get to do that. And then someone told me this once before, and I hope and I think and I hope that it brings the community together a little bit here, what we do. And I love it that a lot of these players go home and watch the game at home, and so it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work sometimes.
It is.
A lot of prep work.
But
when you get up here, then it's all fun after you prep.
We enjoy it, yes.
And you can bring me cookies anytime.
That's right.
Just
I don't cook, though.
No, I was going to say, just make sure they're store-bought.
That's right.
Here's Vasika. Let's get serious. Deep 3 off the side of the backboard. And, boy, coming off a timeout, you don't want to see an NBA 3, but she can make those. Nice move, Kolbaum. Grant tried to steal the rebound. Titans kind of look like they're a little bit disheveled right now. They need a basket here.
Yes.
Score, stop, score for the Titans would be big here. It's the closest it's been in a while. We are halfway through quarter number 4 already. Babb, top of the key. Babb's been out there a lot. There's Vasika. Takes one dribble, gives it away. And now
there we go.
Pass down low from Mara Grant to Vasika. Vasika misses it. Almost a steal by West. Here come the Huskies. Almost a foul. It is a foul by Vasika. Huskies fans all on their feet now. Momentum all on the side of the black and blue. 2 fouls for the Titans, 2 fouls for the Huskies, 3:41 to go. And timeout. I have a TV timeout. No, they're saying she's going to inbound it on the side here. So this is Hannah Neerman. Coach Shorsman calls a second straight timeout, 30-second timeout. 2 fouls apiece. Titans have 3 timeouts. The Huskies have 2. And so a little bit of an advantage here for Coach Newharth for the Titans to call a timeout when they've got an inbound. So maybe he draws up an inbound play, and if they score a 2 or a 3, it's back to a 1-possession game less.
It is.
Last time these two played, quarter 3, was a 6-5 advantage of the Titans, and the Titans ended that one 30-25. And then the Titans would outscore, mainly late, the Huskies 18-14 in the fourth quarter to win 48-39. I had the Titans winning this one 52-43. That's not going to happen.
Nope. We just got to calm down.
The Titans do just have to calm down a little bit. And the thing is, they've gotten some shots down low that normally they go in, and they're going to go in. They just need to work the ball around, not take early shots like the deep 3. The block by West.
Yes.
Out of bounds.
Good
And I like what the Titans did there, a little high-low, got the ball to Grant on their last possession, and then Vasika cut, and pretty good pass by Grant. Vasika just didn't finish it.
Yep. Look for Cobom here on this little up screen here.
Yeah, she's going to fake that screen and then get pinned down, and it's Brewer's going to drive, just loses the ball.
We'll take
Recovery by Mara Grant.
Okay, let's
You're
get a
going to look
basket.
back. If this is a close game, you're going to look at that possession, and you're going to look at the missed layup.
Yes.
That missed layup, it could be a 3-point game right now. Babb's still in the game for the Titans. West took a pop there on the screen. But hey, we're about 3 minutes to go. You're going to get blood to get a call here.
Good.
West.
Good drive by the senior there.
Threw up a left-handed shot. Didn't go in. Fouled by number 10, Hannah Neerman. That is the 3rd team foul on the Huskies. Hayden West to the line, 78% on the year. Maybe the best or the second best free throw shooter for the Titans. Shot number 1 goes up, off to the right. No good. Love to see the Titans get a 6-point lead. West gets 1 more. She's got 9. This would be her 4th straight game in double figures. And she puts it through. 6-point lead for West. 3:09 to go. Here comes Schmitz, bringing it down the floor. That's their leading scorer tonight. Schmitz has 16.
Yes.
West on her. They're going to want to run Schmitz off the screen. Nowhere to go. The steal by Mara Grant. She gets about 3 of those a night. Underhand to Katie Vasika. 2:50. Game clock, 30, shot clock. The Titans can get it down. I don't think it's time to deflate the ball just yet.
Not yet.
But you can be a lot more picky.
Now you got to get it to Katie, who's on the size matchup over here.
Vasika being guarded. She just gives it up right away to Babb. Babb, left-hand dribble, going to in the corner in there. Gets it out to Grant. 10 seconds. Titans want to go now. Here comes West. Driving again. Throws it up. Blocked out of bounds. 5 seconds. So you watch for that Katie is going to inbound it. I thought they were going to do a little, almost an alley-oop, 5 feet alley-oop away from the basket to where they do sometimes. Watch
Katie's
Grant on the
get
curl.
It back.
Vasika, nope. Drive, it's going to expire. It's still good. And
he called shot clock.
I would love high school replay there. It looked like she got it off, and then Vasika got the rebound.
Well, but it has to still hit rim. I don't know if it hit rim on Babb's shot up there.
Oh, it didn't. Okay. Yeah, you're right. And I used to run the shot clock. Good grief, how embarrassing. 6-point lead, 54-48.
Stay in front of her.
2:08 to go.
Stay in front of her.
Yeah, she's been quiet tonight. Van Rokel, she's got 5, but she can score at any time. She's
there you go, Babb.
Steal by Babb. Is she going to take it for the layup?
Yes.
She is. It would be a big one. No good, but rebound by West. Smartly brings it out and sets it up. West just made a huge play for the Titans, and it's all about hustle, West.
There it was. That was great hustle by West. disappointing finish on JC Babb, but it was a great steal that she got in front of her and made that drive to the basket. She's all right.
Not an easy finish when you're 5'3" and you're going down, not knowing who's coming up from behind you. That's why I said, is she going to take it in or is she going to curl it back out?
Yep, she's all right. Can I have one more shout out real quick?
You only get one a game.
Oh, I only get one a game?
If you do two.
What's that? What do I get?
No, go for it.
Well, no, I just want to say happy birthday to Sarah Waldner tonight. She is celebrating a birthday.
Oh.
So happy birthday, Sarah.
Didn't know you guys were. Are you going to the party after the game? Or
I wasn't invited. I'm just saying happy birthday.
Sarah or Sierra?
Sarah.
Okay. There's the Sierra. I couldn't understand you.
No, Sarah.
Happy birthday, Sarah. 1:48 to go until we go to Sarah's birthday party. 30 on the shot clock. So, tell me what you're doing here. They call you Coach Les. Let's hear it.
Well, I mean, you obviously want to take the shot clock down, and then you get it to your best player, Katie Vasika, and let her do her damage, or get it down low to Mara Grant and see if she can do the shake. We haven't seen a dream shake yet tonight.
Yeah.
And so
I'm running, I'm running it down to 10, and then bringing Katie out of the corner to the top, and then letting her drive. And if that means a kick out to a shooter, or dump inside to Mara.
All right, here we
go. And that's a smart inbound to throw it into the backcourt, and for Katie just to make sure she gets established back there. Babb hands it off to Vasika, almost loses it. 20 shot clock. And there's a foul, and so that's not going to send the Titans to the
not yet.
Foul line just yet. That's foul number 5 on Neerman, I believe. That's her third in a row. No, number 4, like I said. But the big thing that does, resets the shot clock, Les.
Mm-hmm.
And so same play, back to Vasika. The Titans could even run this down and get a shot.
I think they're going to foul here.
Still be a successful possession. I don't think it's foul time yet.
Yeah.
Oh, they foul Babb.
Yep.
Okay. Fouled on the play is Babb. She made maybe the biggest play of the game with the steal. And now if the Titans, Babb can make these two, they go up 8 points, and it's starting to be insurmountable. Off the back iron. If you're going to miss, that's where you want to miss, Les.
Yep, because it comes right to Katie.
23 points for Vasika, 8 rebounds, 15 for Grant, 7 rebounds for her, 16 for Schmitz. And no good. Kohlbaum gets the rebound. That was a big possession, because 7-point possession means it's a 3-possession game. It's still a 2-possession game, and it's the timeout game tonight. So timeout, let's reset that.
Okay.
None, I believe, one for the visitors and one for the home team, I believe.
Okay. Reset it down in Vermilion. Vermilion Tangers lead 43-37 with about 50 seconds to go.
Oh, never a doubt. Never a doubt, I'm telling you.
50 seconds to go.
You know, I grew up with Becky Flynn. Becky Flynn, when I went to high school, killed us every year in regions.
Uh-huh.
And now she's got her daughter that wears the same number.
Tri-Valley upset Garrettson tonight, 48-37.
Great job. It's fun to see Tri-Valley
Flandreau
having success.
46-30 with a minute left over Sioux Valley. Hanson, 2 minutes left in the fourth, 47. Parkston, 37. Sioux Falls Christian is moving on. They won 71-54.
Who'd they play?
West Central. 71.
Yeah, that's right.
West Central.
That's right. I think West Central came in at 11-10.
Yep. Belfouche, 42-39 over Rapid City Christian, the team that we played in.
I think it's Belay Forche. Okay. Belay Forche. Oh, Corey Williamson getting the crowd.
That's right.
He gets the crowd on their feet.
He does.
You don't need a 3. With this much time left, you don't need to force a 3. And if the Titans are going to guard that 3-point line, watch for Kohlbaum underneath to get a quick 2.
Our Van Roekel.
Van Roekel, this is Schmitz. Van Roekel still in the far right-hand corner. She's got Babb on her. Schmitz gets free. Wide open 3, top of the key. Brewer nails it. Ashley Brewer, big-time 3. 1 possession game for the Titans. That was big time that early. That took them about 15 seconds to make that.
Yep.
Here's Vasika. She's going to drive. Backs it back out. Nowhere to go. Corner. Oh, my goodness. Ellie Clayberg, no good. Off the side of the rim. So the Titans, if they can slow this down, that's the final timeout for EPJ. So Coach Newhart really believes in dialing something up for the Huskies.
Well, I mean, you got Van Rokel to drive, and then you got the dish to Smits, or you got the dish to Brewer. I mean, they could look for the 3 there. I mean, you don't really need it yet, but I mean, if it's available, you take it.
The resiliency of the EPJ Huskies, where Titans led all game by 10 or 12. The Huskies cut it down late, and then it looks like, Titans could go up 8 and with not a lot of time left, and Titans miss a couple free throws. EPJ comes down and hits a 3.
We've scored 1 point this fourth quarter. It was 53-41 after the third quarter.
Yeah, and kind of like the third quarter last time we played them down there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we started off gangbusters. I think we scored almost half of our points in that first quarter alone.
First quarter alone, yeah.
And so you want to talk shot clock, game clock here. The Titans want to put enough pressure on where they can't get this shot off until after you want to have them burn about 10 seconds, which should be fairly easy for the Titans to do. The Huskies would love to get a quick shot so they at least have time left on the shot clock. So the Titans, that's not going to happen, though. So make or miss, when the Titans get this ball, the shot clock's going to be off. And there's a foul away from the basket on Hayden West. 3 fouls on the Titans, 5 on the Huskies, so the Titans have to foul 2 more times to put the Huskies on the free throw line. 38.5, 35 on the shot clock. And now that shot clock will be turned off after this possession.
Yep.
And here's Schmitz dribbling top of the key. She's got Neerman to her left. She's got Brewer, who just made a 3, cutting down the lane now. Now Brewer's going to go to the outside. This is Schmitz, their leading three-point shooter, 50% three-point shooter on the night. Hands it to Neerman. Nowhere to go, Neerman. Schmitz, 15 on the shot clock. She's going to go down low. It is knocked away. Saved. Three-pointer. Van Rokel up in the air. No good. Off the back of the rim. The fight for it's going to go to the Titans.
Yes.
Titan basketball. Ellie Clayberg went up. Outsized by Kohlbaum. Kohlbaum knocked it out of bounds. Titans timeout. No more timeouts for the Titans. No more for the Huskies.
Sorry about that. They had 2 good looks. You knew Mara Grant and Katie Vasika was going to be inside, contesting everything at the rim. And they got the offensive rebound, and Van Rokel had a great look at it. Great rebound box out by Ellie Clayberg just to get her hands on the ball and knock it off that player to get the possession.
And those are the ones you worry about. It's not really the play where they're throwing it around. It's when something like that happens. They tried to go down low, it got knocked away, and then people are scrambling for the ball, and that a lot of times will lead to a wide open 3, which is what they had.
Well, Kohlbaum was down there. She could have made that easy layup and then played the foul game and went that route, but I'm assuming they had a 3-point play lined up, and that's why they wanted to get that shot off.
Well, Van Rokel shoots 26% from behind the line, 3-point line. Brewer, who just made one, 37%. Schmitz, 49% coming in. And Courtney Brewer, 31%. So they had 4 really good 3-point shooters out there.
Now you just get it to your best foul shooter and put this away at the line. You cannot turn the ball over here. You get it into Katie's hands.
And the thing I like about Katie, she's got Smits on her, so if they want to pass it up high to her. But no turnovers here. You got to just put it in somebody's hand.
Like that.
And Vasika, wow. And you wonder if that was the start of the quarter, if there would have been a foul call. But, I mean, it was a foul, but I didn't think they were going to call it for a second. 7.3 to go. No timeouts for either team. Vasika will go to the line and just needs 1 at least.
And what coach, what their coach is telling Schmitz right now is probably to try to get a quick rub screen and then a flare out and try to get a 3-point look, even if or miss or make. That's what you want to probably get in this possession, in the next possession.
Yep. And I'm fine leaving, especially after a first one made here. I'm fine with the Titans defense backing up at least a half court. Biggest free throw of her career. T-area Titans goes through the net for Vasika. Almost an 80% free throw shooter coming into this game. 23 for her, 15 for Grant, 10 for West. Pasica makes it. So Titans are going to press. You've got Grant down here on the inbounder.
Yep, you just kind of slow the ball down.
Just want to slow it down, and if it goes through, it goes through. Here's Schmitz. It's going to be blocked
there you go.
by Grant, who just came up from behind. Game over. Titans moving on. Sodex 16.
Sigh of relief. We can move on to the Sodak 16.
So it happened 4 years ago, an upset in EPJ, and then 2 years ago, an upset in T area. And it was almost 2 years, 2 years, and 2 years. But the Titans, who got up big early on, looked like they were going to coast tonight. Credit to Elk Point Jefferson for not giving up, fighting back, making it a one-possession game very late in this one.
Well, 3 points is scored all in the fourth quarter, because it was 53-41 at the end of the third quarter.
And for Hannah Neerman, 5'3" senior, and 5'10" Grace Peed, the two seniors on EPJ, their careers come to an end tonight, and we congratulate them on a great season and careers and sticking it out all the way through. There's something to be said for that. And so congratulations to them. Congratulations on a great year for the Elk Point Jefferson Huskies, and they have to think maybe if they were in another region, a lot of other regions, that they wouldn't be going home early, but they're in the best region in Class A.
Yes.
And they took it all the way down to the final buzzer, and so nothing to hang their heads about.
No.
For them, coming in fourth quarter, 10-3, EPJ outscores the Titans. EPJ on the night, 21 of 41 from the field. Titans 21 of 45, so they make the same number of field goals. The Titans 8 of 18 from the three-point line, and the EPJ, who makes a lot of threes as well, 5 for 14. And the free throws, 6 of 9 for the Titans, 4 of 9 for the Huskies. So the Titans outscore them by 9 from the three-point line and by 2 from the free throw line. Turnovers, 20 apiece last time. This time, 14 for EPJ, 13 for the Titans. And Titans win it by 5. Individually for EPJ, 16 points for Sarah Schmitz to go with 4 assists and 4 steals. Nice game for her. 11 points, 4 assists for Ashley Brewer. 8 points apiece and 9 rebounds. Bentley Kolbaum, nice-looking player. 8 points for Courtney Brewer. And then 5 for Caitlin Van Rokel, their leading scorer, only 2 for 6 from the field. And 3 for Grace Peed to go with 4 rebounds. Titans paced 25 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals for Katie Vasica. 15 points, 7 rebounds, 2 steals for Mara Grant. And Hannah West, 4th game in a row, double digits, 10 points, 3 assists. And then 3 apiece for Maya Weber. An efficient 1 for 2, and 3 points for Ellie Clayberg. Just 3 points for her, but that big early 3 kind of got the blood going here for the Titans, got them excited.
I think we get our award to go on to the Sodak 16, I think is what we're doing over here.
And I don't know how long Coach Shoresman's going to take.
Do you want a senior?
Well, I don't want to, if they're going to do pictures and that, good job by Mr. Fry down there to bend down.
That's right, get out of the way.
Behind the team. And we'll wait and see if Coach Shoresy's going to come up here.
All right. You want me to run through some scores first for you?
Yeah, hit it, buddy.
All right. Well, hang on. Let me refresh this thing. There was some upsets tonight. In Region 4, Vermilion did win. 47-42 was the final there.
No doubt about it.
Okay, no doubt. Hanson beat Parkston tonight, 50-40. Flanders.
Go Beaverettes, go Beaverettes.
Well, that's Jim Bridge, and he's got the
darn tootin'
most wins in girls.
Jim Bridge and Lane, what's his name?
I can't think of his name either.
Can't think of his name.
Yep. Flandreau 46, Sioux Valley 30. Again, Tri-Valley score, Tri-Valley 48 to Garrison's 37. Let's see. Oh, the big surprise. Mount Vernon Plankington 49, Wagner 28 was the final.
21-point swing.
Florence Henry 57, Hamlin 46. So your state champs from last year is over. What? Couple.
Boy, the way Les slams down that headset, you'd think this was the first time he's done this, Griff. But
he just really wants to get to Shoresman right there.
Really
wants to tell him the updates that we were trying to tell everybody else that's still watching.
Yeah. So a couple of upsets. We'll see where the Titans end up. It's always fun to just kind of see how that plays out in about an hour or more. Here, we'll find out. Congratulations. So that's the most wins, and 87th win for you, and the most wins ever in T-Area High School. You move to, what is it now, 18-4?
18-4, is that where we're at?
18-4, and a few upsets tonight. We'll see how that plays out. And a game where you guys got out of the gate like gangbusters, led by 10-12 the whole game, and then kind of hit the mud again like you did in EPJ and score 3 in the fourth and just barely hang on. Credit to the Huskies, though, for not giving up and fighting, huh?
Absolutely. And quite honestly, they scored where, we couldn't keep them in front. And they got a lot of points in the paint. They really, what did they have for threes? They had 5, I guess, But, we got to do a better job of making sure that we can keep them in front. But quite honestly, it was a gutty win, and that's what it takes, is a great first quarter. And I thought second and third were actually pretty good, too.
Yeah, they were, yeah.
And, we held them to 10 points in that fourth, and we needed everything. We needed all the stops.
Yeah, so. You made the same amount of field goals, but you guys made 3 more threes and 2 more twos,
yep.
2 more free throws. And I saw your daughter come across Ashley turned your daughter loose to come get a hug, and she's dialed in, huh?
She is. I take her into the locker room after some wins, and she loves that. So it's a great culture with these girls. We got a great group of girls, and they've worked hard all year, and we did just enough tonight. Holding them to 51, I thought was good enough. Where we just outscored them, and I thought our defensive effort the last 4 or 5 games have been pretty good. Even that loss at Lennox, I thought was a really good defensive effort. It was just sometimes we get a little tight offensively, have a couple turnovers and everything. 13 turnovers, they had 14. Barely out rebounded. It was a good game. That's a really good team. And that's the thing that stinks about this region is somebody's got to lose.
I said it before you came up here that if they're in a lot of other regions, they're not going home tonight. You've got Van Rokel, their leading scorer, that does a lot of things, undersized, but she's not afraid to take in the paint. Schmitz is shooting the lights out, 50% on the year. I really liked number 14, Bentley Kolbaum.
Yep.
She did a lot of things down low for them. The Brewer girls, it's a good team, and they return a lot, and it's going to. You won't be here, but it's going to be a really good 4A again next year.
Absolutely. I think they're thinking about putting Sioux Falls Christian in there.
Yep.
So, I mean, somebody, the Vermilion media guy, he tweeted out that said, T goes AA next year and all of Region 4A is happy. And then South Dakota High School Activity Association is going to allow Sioux Falls Christian to come in. So, and it's the DAC-12, and we have great basketball.
Yep.
I think we're the best conference. I think we have the best region. And, from year to year, I think is the best region. There's been some, like Region 3 was stacked tonight, too. I don't know how Parkson and Hanson did, but
Hanson won.
Did Hanson
the
win?
Beaverettes won.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
So we got that'll with the matchups coming up at this SODAC, it'll be interesting. We'll move up a little bit because Wagner lost. We were sitting at 7, so we'll maybe at least move up to 6. So we don't necessarily know who we have and or anything. We'll let that sort out. We just wanted to focus on tonight. And for the most part, I thought our girls were ready to play. It proves with that 26-point first quarter.
Yeah.
And some of the adjustments, like I said, we tried to play some girls that, maybe didn't get some of the minutes before. I thought JC Babb did a great job defensively.
Yeah.
And she's
big steal at the end.
Big steal.
It was the biggest play of the game at that
was
point.
Absolutely. and that's what role players do, and that's what you need to come into these situations. And like I said, I thought she did a great job for that.
JC Babb out there a lot in the second half and out there a lot in crunch time. You just talked about it, but obviously that's trust that she's earned from you to be out there in that situation.
Yeah. Well, and you look defensively too. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the stats here. They shot 68% in the first half.
Oh, my goodness.
And then we ended up holding them to 36% in that second half. So that's really good.
Yeah, Mara Grant, another typical night for her. She had 14 double-doubles coming in, didn't get there. Yeah. And Vasika had 10 double-doubles coming in, didn't get there. But again, that speaks to the EPJ girls down low and how they played you. And I thought they had you guys scouted out really well down there. And then here, and you had to feel like they're going to throw another little wrinkle at you here. But
I honestly didn't think game plans really changed between the two teams. I thought they would maybe throw a little 2-3 zone or a 1-3-1 at us because I've seen that on film from them, and they didn't. But credit to them. They stuck to what they do, and it was a close game down the stretch.
Yeah.
Really close game. So.
Yep, I thought I was nice after Ellie, didn't shoot so great last game. Didn't matter. But to hit that opening three, I thought was a huge play. To go down and hit a three on your very first possession, you're getting the crowd into it. The team was getting into it. And then I thought you guys just fed off of that. You had a big one by Weber down here. Yeah. Not much longer after that. And a quick start is just is so important, I think, in high school basketball.
Well, I think just the psychology of it, really getting that momentum going and everything like that is, yeah, you're right. That's huge. And I don't care where you score the points, right? You got to score them.
Yep.
So, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, whatever. And I think that we did a really good job. Even though we only scored 3 in that fourth, hey, we did enough. And that's what it's going to take in the postseason. Sometimes you got to win the tight ones, the close ones. Sometimes you feel like it's slipping away. And, we had a great defensive possession there. So
every 2 years, I don't know her number. Every 2 years.
She was talking to Les.
4 years ago, we upset them in the playoffs, skip a year, and then 2 years ago they upset us in the playoffs. So you're kind of worried it was going to go back and forth and back and forth. Your seniors, 4 of them, Weber, West.
That's right. Yeah, my second year. Yep. No, first year.
Was it first?
They beat us.
Yep, regular season,
and then we got them. It's just so weird about that too, the way that schedule works out. It never seems to be where like we get a team that we had early in the year. It's it happened a lot when we used to play Beersford, and there was that time where Liv Ritter, because I remember it was 28-28 at half, and that was first round regions, and nothing against the officials, but there were some weird calls. Liv Ritter got a technical foul for tossing the ball back, and it hit the referee in the foot, and he apologized for it afterwards. He's and stuff, but there was a lot of instances where we got those teams late, and then we saw them again right away in regions. And I guess this is second round here, but we talked about that too. They were ready for us because I think one of the girls said for her senior night down there, she said one of their memories was beating T 2 years ago, and we knew that they were gonna be ready to go.
And what a game for your seniors, their last game on this floor, and to win their last game here and have it be the game that gets the all-time record. I hope that's something they remember forever. And
we put ourselves in a position to one game at a time, but next one's a big one. It's to go to state, and we just got to be focused and play our game.
Next one is a big one. On Tuesday?
Next Thursday.
And we'll know probably before 10 o'clock tonight, or 9:30 or so is how it usually happens.
I think the state sent out an email last Friday after the regular season was done. I think they sent an email out at like midnight. So,
well, Haley Weber's happy, and when Haley Weber's happy, I'm going to go home happy.
Awesome.
She was shaking hands with Mara Grant, and so congratulations on a few things, on another postseason win, on the 87th win, all-time best at T-Area Girls Basketball and Counting, and 18th win, all-time best. So
all right.
Sleep
Thanks,
well
guys.
tonight, my friend.
Hey, appreciate it. It's good going into a weekend, too. So.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Hey, thanks for all you guys did. It's been fun this year. This is the last one, guys.
Last one at home, not the last one on the road.
That's right.
Me and Les have already taken time off for our Brookings. Just
Perfect.
say.
Perfect. No, that's awesome. So, all right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
See ya.
Oh, and we'll see if Les wants to jump back on here, but I have
please.
the quarterfinal results for wrestling.
Oh, please, yeah.
Brianna Johnson, she won.
Oh, great. 2-0 today. Great.
Tyler Woodring won.
2-0.
Austin Eimers won.
Yes.
Jackson Cheddar lost.
Oh.
Carson Moore lost.
Okay.
Dawson Eimers won. Sam Wordle won. Chase DeBoer won. And Gavin Van Emmerich lost.
Okay. Yeah.
So quarterfinal winners advance to the semifinals on Friday afternoon. Others will compete Monday in the morning session consolations tomorrow.
Yeah, it's just amazing how I never in my life thought I would want to watch state wrestling. I never did. And T-Area has taught me two things, that I love soccer now and I like wrestling a lot. I don't love it yet, but I like it a lot. And so congratulations to those guys. And Gavin Van Emmerich, we talked about it before the game. He's wrestling way over his head. You know, what is he, about 190 or so? And he's wrestling heavyweight.
He's wrestling. He was supposed to be right around that 215 slot, right with Chase DeBoer. They're both probably sitting on that like 190, 200, and they're giving up weight to the guys that they're wrestling in. And Gavin's giving up a lot of weight compared to who he's wrestling.
Going to pay dividends on the gridiron. What have you got, Les? Any parting words?
I don't. I was just waiting for either one of the seniors, but I'm not sure if they're coming up or not. So.
Oh, they're taking pictures and stuff, and let them enjoy their moment. They don't want to talk to these old guys up here.
That's right.
And that's it. And we won't be on for girls basketball again this year. We might be on for boys basketball.
We might be, yes.
And hey, if I can figure something out, maybe we'll go on the road and do a little. I've got the equipment.
Katie's coming. Katie is coming.
Sure.
Katie's coming up.
See, what we're doing here is we're preparing you. This is more than anything. We're helping you. You're not helping us, because you're going to be doing this a lot at the next level. And then when you go WNBA and sign me as your agent, then you're going to be doing that a lot there. Do you not want to go WNBA? I heard you didn't. You told somebody.
I don't know yet.
Okay.
I kind of want to coach, but also it'd be fun to play.
Is that what you want to do when you get older, as coach?
Yeah.
High school? Club? College?
Maybe club. That'd be fun.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. 8th straight game for you where you were over 20. I know you really don't care about that, but you guys got out to a big lead. Clayburg hits the first three. Weber hits one not too long after that. And then they kind of gutted it out there. What happened out there?
I don't know. We were just kind of playing our game, and then at the end, I think we were feeling a little bit of pressure, and we let them take control a little bit, but we got it together at the end when it counted.
And that's that's right. That's when it counted. You guys made plays, defensive plays, and came down here and you made 2 big free throws. When you go to the free throw line in that situation where you can really ice it, you loving that? Are you nervous? What's going through your head?
It's a little nerve-wracking when it's like counting for like the most of the game, but I just get up there, take some deep breaths, and calm the nerves, and then put them in, I guess.
Do you remind yourself to do the same thing every, or is it just natural at this point, like 3 dribbles, spin the ball?
Oh, that's just my routine every time.
That's what you've got to do as a young player. The thing, I think you're one of the best finishers I've ever seen, and the thing I like about you though is the rotation on your shot, and every time it's a beautiful thing. How long did you have to work on getting the perfect rotation? And was that Chris?
I don't know. He worked on it with me when I was younger, but my sister likes to correct shots and stuff, so she helped me when I got older, because I used to shoot it like really close to my body, but it takes a lot of work, and you got to practice at it every day, and I still go shoot every day, make sure my form is all good.
Yeah, you have great form.
Thank you.
I'm a stickler on form. How many shots do you put up a day?
It depends. In the off season, it's a lot, because I go to like a workout and then I'll go shoot by myself too, but like in season I try to get like a couple hundred shots up a day, like not in practice.
And that's what I think a lot of players, upcoming players, don't realize is it's so much more than just practices, than open gyms, and just you have to put in so much work.
Yeah.
And I know you've worked really, really, really hard, and paid off tonight. You walk out of here as a senior, leaving with the best team ever, 18 wins. It's the most we've ever had, and you guys are going to the SODAC 16. And Wagner was upset tonight, and Parkson was upset, and so it'll be fun. You'll find out in about an hour, but we're happy for you and excited to see 4 more games this year.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
The best ever, Katie Vasica. Last time, signing off. We'll see you later. Thanks, Katie. I have an admission to make. When I heard that Katie Vasica was coming here, of course, I got really, really excited because I heard what kind of player she was. I went and watched whatever I could watch on her on film. I couldn't figure out for the first few minutes if she was left-handed or right-handed watching her finish, and that was as an 8th grader. And I remember just going, we get to watch this for the next 4 years, and so we've been darn lucky. And I think if you don't have a great coach, and I think we have a great coach, the thing you want in your program is a great player that's going to push other players to greatness, and that's what she's done. She's brought a lot of girls along with her. Okay, kind of like Les has done for me.
Oh, yes, exactly.
I want to be like that guy. You guys have any parting words?
Well, I was doing some calculations, but...
oh, boy.
I know. This is not official.
All 4 plugins again tonight.
That's right. No. Looks like we could play Florence Henry in that SODAC 16 game, 7 and 9. So we could be a 7. But there's still Belfouches that to play, so there's not anything official yet. But that's what it kind of looks like looking at the final stats here. So
Okay.
I'm excited for that game, and we'll see what happens.
Could be Belay Forche, and it could be, who was the other one? Could be, Florence Henry.
Florence Henry, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
we'll see. And
Yep.
thanks, guys, for
You
all
bet.
you do. And
No, it was
enjoy your
fun.
day off tomorrow, fellas.
Yes.
You hardworking school teachers, you.
That's right.
About your 8th week off of the year already. Okay.
My parting words are first, go Yotes, and also go Titans.
There you go.
That's right. Amen. Hey, for Andrew Griffin, all he does, and Les Schroeder, all he does, I'm Shad Hockey. Thanks for tuning in so much, and Titan fans and Husky fans. Bye for now.